Part 4, right, Cinder? Yep, part 4. One more after this one. Yep. All right, we're still on the hunt for Timeless Lotus. Come on. Yep. Yeah, we're hoping that we don't get bad rares because of Shieldred. Anyway, hey, cool, Soaring Drake. 2 and a blue, 2/3, flying. The already spectacular views from the towers of the college at Latnam are sometimes enhanced by glimpses of drakes diving into the ocean to devour small sharks. Bolshi Tide Turner. Do we see this one? Yeah, we've seen this one. Tolarian Geyser. 2 and a colorless, a white kicker. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. If the spell was kicked, you gain 3 life. It costs 3. It's a sorcery. Not bad. Stall for time. 2 and a white, or a 1 and a blue. Tap up to 2 target creatures. If this spell was kicked, put a stun counter on each of those creatures. Draw a card. Oh, okay, interesting. Rana's Vortex. Look at that artwork. Oh, wait, isn't that the Phyrexian symbol? Uh-oh. Blue, a 2 and a black kicker. Turn target creature or planeswalker you don't control to its owner's hand. If the spell was kicked, put that permanent on the bottom of its owner's library instead. Ah, okay. That's actually kind of cool, actually. So you can either pay blue to bounce it, or with the kicker, put it on the bottom of the library. Never to see it, most likely. Oh, isn't that funny? Look at that. Rona. Oh, did Rona? Yeah, so Shieldred's faithful. Oh, okay. That's why she's got that Phyrexian thing. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know some of the lore or whatnot, but like part of the Dominaria United thing, like Shieldred, there's like this like leak. I call it air quotes a leak from like Phyrexia into Dominaria, and then like they're investigating it or whatnot, and then like basically at the end of it is like when the Brothers' War happened, because like Teferi like tries to go back in time and stop it. So so even though the Brothers' War is kind of like a repeat of what happened, it's actually not, right? So it's like it's going backwards in time. So it's like it's kind of like the Avengers, where like they kind of go back in time type of thing, but they kind of mess it up. That's kind of what it is. So anyway, we got 1, a blue, and double black. 3, 4. So it's legendary, human wizard. When you cast an instant sorcery spell, each opponent loses 1 life. Whoa! Wow, that can be pretty good. You may cast Runa Shieldred from your graveyard by discarding 2 cards in addition to paying its other cost. Oh, wow. So imagine that being in Commander. So instead of putting it to the command zone, you can leave it in the graveyard and then pitch cards. If there's a way to like keep bringing back instants and sort, yeah, I don't know. The mirror colors, I don't know. I'd have to look at online. What is this? We got like things for Shieldred. Like this is like just start calling this the Shieldred box. Shieldred's Restoration. Yeah, so like she kind of comes back. 4, 2, and a white kicker. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow. If the spell was kicked, you gain life equal to the card's mana value. Otherwise, you lose that much. Like, ow, 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 ow. So it's kind of funny. If you don't, you lose the life. If you pay, you get it. So like, there's a I'll call it a swing, right? Exile. Okay, so you gotta exile this card. That kind of makes sense. Can you imagine getting this back? We've seen this guy. Aaron Menace. Sacrifice another creature. Put a +1 counter on each creature you can. He like looks at a guy. Thank you for your service, and then kills him. And then everybody gets bigger. Phyrexian human. So there. Remember I told you? But yeah, that'd be good with that one. Bard. We've seen him. Hey, I don't know if I have Thran Portal. So like the Thran was like the. So this is like. So part of Dominaria like 5,000 years ago. So this is like high civilization. So Thran was, but their civilization was lost. So, you know, I think they fought against the Phyrexians and whatnot. So they kind of took care of the Phyrexian threat, but they kind of come back. So like Urza and his brother rediscover this stuff, and that led to the to basically the antiquities and the Brothers' War type of thing. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of like I call it part of our history, right? Like, you know, there's like these ancient civilizations, and we have no idea how they got, you know, destroyed or whatever. Like, oh, how did they build these things? And you know, we're trying to rediscover that. So it's kind of I kind of like that portion of it. Anyway, I'll stop babbling. ETB. Tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a fast land. That's kind of cool. Enters the battlefield, choose a basic land type. Okay. Okay, so it's the name of, in addition to its other types. So it's also, I didn't see that. It's also a gate. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Mana abilities of Thran cost an additional 1 life to activate. Say what? So if it's a mana and I gotta tap it, I gotta pay a life. It pains me, huh? Okay, so it's kind of like a prismatic vista or something. So it's it doesn't have to come into play tap, so it can come into play untap. So it's kind of like a So it's kind of like a pain land. And it's funny because this says an additional 1 life, and I'm trying to figure out if there's a big difference between life and damage. I know you can prevent damage, so there's that. But anyway, oh, hey, a foil lightning strike. Probably already have one. Oh, this is from War of the Spark, so it must be a list card. No, I hate vehicle. I just, 1 and 2 double red, 3/2. Trample. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Niznum Tank becomes an artifact creature, and it gains +1/+1 in a turn. Oh, okay. So you don't have to accrue it, right? Okay, so I guess that's the good part of the card. So as long as you can keep yeah, okay. I don't know. So you play another artifact, and it becomes a. I don't know. It's only a 3/2. That's trample. Alright, Cinder. That wasn't that great of a pack either. More fun flavor-wise, but yeah, dude. Ugh. Yeah. The box just lost all the juice after we pulled Shield Red. All the juice came out. Okay, that's the art. Oh my lord, look at that foil full art. Why isn't it on an island? Check it out, guys. Like, check. Pretty cool. It's good. I like it. Problem is now that they make too many full art foil cards that look cool. So that's the problem. You have too many choices. A griffin. Griffins are cool. It'd be cool to make a griffin deck, but there's not many griffins out there. 4, 2, 3. Flying. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +1/+10 a turn. We can see why. Pixie Illusionist. 1/1 with a 3 and a green kicker. Flying. So it can be a 1/1 flyer. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2 counters, +1 counters on it. You can tap, target land you control becomes the basic land type of your choice until end of turn. Imagine having like, oh, I got Chatterfang, and Chatterfang has Forest Walk, and then your opponent doesn't have a forest and you turn into a forest, and then Chitterfang can... Something like that. Oh, here's the other Iliadic Beachfront. Again, Commander, budget card. Voda Sea Scavenger. 3/2/3. Domain. Enters the battlefield. Look up to X cards of your library, where X is the number of basic land type. Okay. You may put one of those cards on the top of the library. Put the rest on the bottom of the library in random order. Yeah. It is only a common. Oh, we've seen this one. Warhost Frenzy. 3. A black kicker. Creatures you control get +2 until end of turn. If the spell's kicked, whenever a creature you control dies this turn, draw a card. What? That's a weird card. Blood Fist of Kelp. I think we've seen this one, right? Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, yeah. Whenever another creature you control dies, draw a card. Okay, I'm just thinking about like you sack and stuff. 2/2 for 3 has flash and flying with a 2 and a red kicker. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, it deals X damage to any target, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Oh my lord. But that's like if you have like a big deck with a whole bunch of creatures. It's a human warrior. It's funny. There's a lot of soldiers recently. Not many warriors. Like Khan's block had a bunch of warriors. I've always seen him. Ah, no! I already have this card. Come on! I want Karn. Karn's a mythic. I don't want to say it's a horrible card, but whatever. It's Esper colors, 1/4. It's got flying. Enchanted creatures you control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. So if you can actually do that, I mean, that's the problem. Enchantments, auras on your creatures. Ugh. But if you do, you get all the things. A white and a colorless. Target non-aura enchantment you control becomes a creature in addition to its other types, and has base power and toughness equal to its mana value. So, enchantment creatures. Oh, my bad. Yeah. So you can make enchantments. They aren't auras, right? So, I don't want to say global enchantments, right? But and then you can make them into a creature. Into end of turn, you control becomes creature in intention with other types. Yeah, it's funny. It doesn't tell you until end of turn, but I'm assuming it's until end of turn. Like back in the day, we would be like, oh, well, it doesn't say end of turn, so guess what? It's permanently a creature now, too. I don't think that's how it works, but that would be... But anyway, Kamigawa? Yeah, Kamigawa got a bunch of enchantment creatures. So, yeah. So they all have these powers. So it's just weird, right? Like, it's kind of weird playing Esper colors and playing enchantment creatures. Like, when I think enchantment creatures, I'm thinking, like, Selesnya. Like, right? Not those colors. It doesn't make any sense. Impulse. I'm sorry, not Imbune. Impulse. Look at that. It's a foil. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Come on, focus, dude. Yeah. I think that's Teferi there. Oh, yeah, it's Teferi. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in your order. So it's sort of like Anticipate. Anticipate, I think you looked at 3, you put one in your hand, and then you could put them in the top or the bottom of the library. So that part of that's why Anticipate was really good. But this is in standard now. It's actually a pretty good card for 2. It's an instant, right? So you do draw a card, right? Wait, you put one in your hand, so you get to look at more cards. Yeah. But you have to put the rest of them on the bottom of the library. That's the difference. Okay, elemental. Oh, look, we just got that card. Oh, full art card, but it's not foil. Land of War Stalker, 1/1 for 1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +1 on end a turn. Come on. Guys, I'm trying to make sure that oh, look, we just saw this card. Gift you Amplifier. A red and a colorless, 1/2, with a 2 colorless and a blue. Kicker. ETB, if it was kicked, return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand, so you get to bounce it. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, it gets +2, +0 on a turn. So it's kind of like prowess. Whoops. Alright, so did I lose focus again? Seen that card, we've seen that card. Dragon Whelp, seen that card. We've seen that guy, we've seen that one. Ah, different. Dragbik of Erdbog. I'm probably butchering the name. Orzhov and 2, 3/3, Vigilance and Ward. So, zombie wizard. Look weird. Normally there's wizards and there's zombies. Typically a zombie wizard is bad news. Other zombies you control have vigilance. So basically all your zombies have vigilance. Which is different. I do like the Ward 2 on the guy. Whenever another legendary creature you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary. And it's a 2/2 zombie in addition to its other colors and types. Really? Alright, so it's not legendary. But then again, I don't know. It's like there's a whole bunch of these ones where like they're legendary, right? So maybe they want to be in a Joda deck. And what's funny is I need Joda too. I don't think I have Joda. Didn't we just get a foil of this card? I swear we got the same. Guys, I need a beer. Come on. I'm telling you, the random, or I'll call it the non. I can test. It's not very randomized very well, but whatever. I'm sticking to my conspiracy theories. Ooh, that artwork looks nice. 2 in green, 1/1, Death Touch. Add 1 mana of any color. So isn't it weird? It's a mana dork. It costs more, but it's got printed Death Touch on it. Like who wants Death Touch on a man? I don't know. Is it an elf? It's an elf and a druid. Okay. Eerie Soul Render, 3/1, 2 and a black. ETB, mills 3 card. Why does it seem familiar? Creature card from your graveyard to your hand. We might have seen that card. Oh, he's back. Oh, Rona. What? So we've gotten another pack before, and these two same cards were in the same pack together. So that's what I'm getting at. That's what, like, it's fine if I got one or the other as a dupe, but why did I get the same two in this? And it's actually the same order. I don't know. Do we see this one? Land creatures you control have flying. No kidding. That's pretty good. Whenever another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands, up to 1 target land you control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with haze. Still land. We might have seen this one, but I don't know if I remember the land creatures you control have flying. Oh, look at that artwork. That's so cool looking. Desecrator. That one looks pretty cool too. Caves of Koilos. This is actually where they found. This was the cave that the brothers went down and found the Thran Power Stones, the might and the weak stone. If you guys know, yeah. Anyway, Caves of Koilos, and it's funny because these were pain lands, and I don't remember that part of the Ice Age. I have to go back and figure out what the lore was, but for the old ones. After years of silence, the cave once again echoed with the grisly sounds of Phyrexian preparing for war. So, yeah. Alright, so we got a Caves of Koilos. Alright, 2 packs left in this video, and we're not doing horrible for time. I think now we've seen pretty much every, there might be one. Oh, and I said without, and guess what? We didn't see this card yet. 2 in black, 2/2, enters the battlefield, you draw a card, and you lose 1 life. So, yeah. A 2/2 costs 2, so pay 1 more, you get a card and lose 1 life, though. Not bad. What is this? Cards we're not seeing again. White, a black and a colorless 2/2. Whenever a creature you control dies, scry 1. Sounds familiar. Essence Shatter, we've seen that one. Yavimaya, Steel Crusher. Ape Warrior. 2/2. Enlist. Sacrifice him. Destroy target artifact. So he literally goes ape shit. Micromancer instead of Micromancer. Is that Kaya? Looks like Kaya with her crazy hair. 3 and a blue. 3/3. When Micromancer enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an instant sorcery card with mana value 1. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Ideas don't have to be big to be great. Well, that's true. It is a wizard. I don't know. Make a wizard deck. Runic Shot. 1 white. And a blue. Destroy target tapped creature. If the spell was kicked, scry 2. It's a sorcery. Have we seen this guy? I don't think so. Oh no, that's the frog guy. That's okay. So that's what he looks like. We keep getting the showcase version. He doesn't even look the same. Yeah, the land cards. We're beginning to look at the top cards. Like res land, you gain 2 life. Yeah, Cult Conscript. 1 black, 2/1. Enters the battlefield tapped. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so black and a colorless, return from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only if a non-skeleton creature died under your control. Okay, so it's kind of situational, but you can keep bringing them back. Yeah, so as long as you don't have a bunch. So, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Rona! Yep, that's the showcase version of it. Oh, so maybe that's Rona. Yeah, okay, so that's Rona, see? Okay. Hey, we got him! Guardian of the new Benalia. Come on. Yeah. I just like that shield. I like all the colors. I like the art, like the stylistic of the shield. Like even all their armor's kind of like the same way. I also like how he's on guard duty and he's got his little kid. I like that. I like that. That's pretty cute. 1 white, 1 colorless, 2/2, enlist. So whenever he enlists a creature, which I think you can only enlist a creature. So I'm not sure why it says that. So you get to scry too. So that's kind of cool, right? And then discard it. This is why you want to play with him. You discard a card, and then he gains indestructible and ends a turn, but you gotta tap him. But so yeah, I mean he's hard to get rid of, and then he can do some scrying, and yeah. So it's a decent card. I used to have him in my soldier deck before other soldiers kind of came in, but yeah, I mean, maybe I need to make that Harbin deck. Anyway, last pack, come on, Timeless Lotus, come on. We'll also take a Karn. We don't have Karn either. Charismatic Vanguard, 3/2 for 3. A 4 and a white. Creatures you control get +1. Yeah, alright. Meh. Vanquisher's X. Well, for 1, enchanted creature, or equipped creature gets +2. Equip 2. Goblin Picker. Red and a colorless. And you pay 1 red. Discard a card, draw a card. So you get rid of your crappy cards. He's a 2/2, so he's not bad for Colossal Growth. Look, Ape Guy's like, whoa, what happened? I love this little guy. This is weird. Look at this little guy. He's like, yeah. He's like coming in like, I will leave. He's like, no, don't leave, man. Don't help me, man. What the heck? It's like a little dog or what the? Pilfer. A black and a colorless. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. So it's one of those like, duress cards. But it costs more. Actually, it's non-land. So I think duress is non-land, non-creature, and then there's I keep forgetting the name of, but it costs because each one costs 1 black, and there's another one, but it hits non-land, non-creature. So you have to pick a creature basically. We've seen this guy. Yeah. Oh, that's the other. Okay, so this is the non-showcased Phyrexian Missionary. We don't want Phyrexian Missionaries. 1 white and a colorless. 2/3. A white or a black kicker and a white lifelink. So for 2. He's a 2/3 lifelink. So that's not bad. Clear. ETB. If it was kicked, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So that's not bad. All right, we've seen this guy. We've seen this guy. Come on, come on, come on! No! No! I don't have this card, but I don't know what it is. I've never heard of it. It probably is not good. Double blue. 2/3. Alright, well, from that perspective, it's okay. Human Wizard. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player may draw an additional card. If they do, spells they cast this turn cost 2 more to cast. Do you want to pay the 2? Like the heuristic study. I think it's to pay the 1, but alright. Dude, sorry man, we only got 1 more shot, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, if there's no timeless Lotus, you're gonna fail. I'm gonna fail? What? No, I'm busting your chops. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, we want timeless, but actually I probably should have called Shieldred. Yeah, I didn't even think we'd get a Shieldred, so it's okay. High five, buddy. Alright, see you soon, guys. Bye!